KHUR Radio. Welcome to KHUR Radio, home of the Fleet DJs. I'm your host, Heavy Hustles, and I'm joined by my co-host, Dino For Real. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's good with you, man? How you doing on this day, bro?
Oh, pretty good, man. Doing what we normally do. You know, I always excited about this when it's this time. It's go time.
Yeah. Hey, we got an artist today from your neck of the woods, huh?
Yeah, he hails from the H-Town, Clutch City, to be exact.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, as usual, this episode is sponsored by T-Mobile, the Uncarrier, the leader in nationwide 5G. Beck and Master North out of Houston, Texas, where every customer is treated like family. Mysterious Entertainment Music Group, MEMG, the major indie label, and the next MC to blow, ENT LLC. Be seen, be heard. Hey, we'll be right back. Y'all don't want to miss this.
It's KHUR, The Vault, the cure for urban music.
My station. Hit it.
All right, well, we're back, and our guest tonight is a hip-hop artist, and he's from the south side of Houston, Texas. He's appeared at the AC3 Festival in Atlanta, and he's currently working on his latest solo project titled It's Best You Knew, which is expected to be dropped this summer. So please help me welcome Scooyunda. What's good, bro?
Hey, how y'all doing, sir? How y'all doing?
Scooby.
What's good with your fam? How it is out there in the H-Town, dog?
Man, it's Houston. Smells like it, look like it, feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. What's up with y'all, man? Thanks for having me.
Oh, bro.
Hey, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, you know what I'm saying, to get on this platform with us. We appreciate your time, and we're going to try not to hold you too long, you dig?
Nah, let's do what we got to do, brother. That's what I'm here for. We got to get it out there.
Already, man.
Bring the awareness.
Already, man. Well, you sent us a couple of songs in, Die For You and No Glass Ceilings, and I had a chance to listen to them, bro. And you definitely own to some. I like the one with, was that J-Dog in No Glass Ceilings?
Yeah, it's J-Dog. And the first one is actually called, I'm going to clear up both things. It's called Die For It, and my album is called Best You Knew. That song is called It's Best You Knew. It's self-titled. But my album, I dropped the EP last year. Well, like, you know, midsummer, and then now I'm doing a deluxe. And the deluxe is going to have 5 new songs. And I got a live concert series to go with it. I already did the first one. It's on my YouTube, and I'm about to do the second one for, you know, to finish this project.
Alrighty, man. Well, look, we got, you know, we're part of the Worldwide Fleet DJs. We nationwide, coast to coast. And probably a lot of people going to be looking at this that don't know who you are. And, you know, they may never heard of you. So you want to give just a little background before we get into what's going on right now?
Yeah, sure. I actually had records go through the Fleet DJs. Well, our first song was Fresh, featuring Tum Tum and Trey the Truth. That was when we signed with TBT Records in 2007. Our album is pretty dope. It featured Trey Songz, Travis Barker, Mace, VG, Bun. Before that, how we got recognized is being on all Hawk albums and mixtapes, and then we had our own mixtapes. We put out like a dozen of them before we got signed. We sold 75,000 independent. We wrote a lot of hooks for Paul Wall on Chick Magnet and the People's Champ, his platinum album. We wrote hooks for DJ Khaled. It's a lot of stuff, bro. Like between that time of, but to get me, all that got me to where the point I'm at, being a solo artist.
Right. So what I'm hearing is you're not new to the game. You've been there, man.
Oh no.
Yeah. He
big homie.
He a vet in the game, dog. Because when he say fresh, soon as he said fresh, man, a little light bulb went off above my head. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay.
When it's Scooyunda, people, you know, I have to refresh their memory of what we did. But in Texas, we legends. You know what I'm saying? So when you was like, Colleen, you ain't know the grit, I was like, man. But sometimes, you know, I stepped away to be a father. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to come back in. But now it's my solo career. So I'm on my 9th album, right? I'm about to drop 2. One the unplugged, and then the deluxe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my 9th since the Grit Boy run. You feel me? Because we haven't done like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like on national level, we was on MTV the day our album drops with Cypher Pounds. And yeah, we done represented our city very well and opened up a lot of doors for artists that came behind us.
Already. Now, CRIT, it actually stand for GRIT. It actually stand for something. What's the acronym stand for?
Man, Ghetto Reality in Texas, and and in other words, it's just pretty much saying we have our own genre of music, right? It's within hip hop. It wasn't gangster music. It wasn't trap music. It was Ghetto Reality, because that was the subject matter we were speaking on, and actually how we was living at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, look, I see, first of all, everybody that's checking out this broadcast, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to recognize who y'all working with right now. Now, again, I heard as soon as you said that about the song Fresh, I'm not from Texas. I'm from Louisiana. And I remember bumping that.
Yeah. We was all through there, bro. I remember doing 3 shows in one day in Louisiana with Hawk, bro. We did Lake Charles, we did Monroe, we did Lafayette, and we did Baton Rouge. Like, we was all at Appaloosas, Brain. I done been in almost every city in Louisiana.
And I might have been at that one that you did in Baton Rouge.
I've seen you before. I've seen you, bro.
you look familiar. You look very familiar.
I know y'all remember Spark Dog, right?
Yeah.
Heavy is actually real good friends with Spark.
I've been on all his projects. Ask them about the Grit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, the name is coming, when we was talking offline, it's coming back to me, bro. You gotta remember, me and Dino, we ex-military. We done 20 plus years in the military.
There's so much music though, bro.
Yes, and I've been everywhere.
A lot of shit, man. I'd be like, damn, that dude is doing this, but when you got a solid fan base and you consistently do your thing, man, it's all good, man. I don't take it personal. I just wanted to get it on that page, like, okay, now we rolling right now.
Yeah. Now, what I want, I'm looking at all them credentials on the wall there behind you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's where you want to be. Yeah, that's where you separate yourself. You're right, 100%. Can you talk to us a little bit about some of those credentials you got on the wall back there?
Yeah. So the Billboard article, they put us in it because we actually had a reality show on the cell phones, right? And it went to 90 million cell phones. It was a company out of Los Angeles called Next Mobile. So we did like a reality show. Paul was on it. And it kind of followed us around, right? So they mentioned us in that, like, doing the album about to drop, around that time. And then the XXL was the show and prove, when you was hot back in that day. Well, I think they still have it. You would be in show and prove. And then the source is the mic check. Growing up, I always like, man, I'm being mic check, man. They got great mic check in the source.
That was the goal.
I'm being the XXL. Yeah. So,
get the 5 mics on you. Yeah.
We might have got 4, 3.5, but they ain't cramped. They gave us, we was solid though. I remember we got 4 in the Ozone for sure. And then we was nominated for 2 Ozone Awards. We was nominated for Best Group. And then we knew we weren't going to win because within that nomination, it was the Grit Boys, it was Birdman and Lil Wayne, it was UGK, it was it was Little Brother, and it was Player Circle, 2 Chainz, and 3 6.
So y'all was going up against some heavy hitters.
You did. Yeah. So we was nominated first year and the second year. You know what I'm saying? Because we worked. Yeah.
Well, hey, even though, I mean, just to get to that level to where you actually get nominated, you know what I'm saying? That's especially when you at that stage of your career, you know what I'm saying? That was a great milestone right there, just to even be nominated.
Yeah. I mean, I was still very young. I probably was like 24, 25.
Right.
I got signed at 18. I really was 17. I had to wait till my birthday. Like, I was on Hawk album. I was 18 years old. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this half my life professionally, like really getting paid, doing rappers for half my life, more than half my life.
Right.
Right.
Well, hey, them credentials on back there behind you on the wall speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you just I try to act like I'm a new, like I don't expect everybody to know what time it is, but once they get a hold to the music and see this ain't no microwave, this ain't no lollipop shit.
Right. No overnight
you don't understand what I am. Like it's just being where we from. Everybody want to be the man and everybody want to be on top. So I got to work a little harder. Where it's like, damn, okay, well, yeah. I mean, they already know, but as a solo artist, it's like a different kind of path. But like I said, I perform with a band now. Like y'all go click the link in my bio and watch my concert. It's a lot. I'm the first one to do a live stream to film it and broadcast it on my Facebook with a band. You know what I mean? It was a virtual concert. Show the city and everything when it come on. It's beautiful. Like watching the BET and the Billboard Awards or something. Like, check me out. Like that's all me, my own money, my own idea, my own production, my own camera crew. I write my own music. Like
right.
Self-sufficient is from learning through the things I did. And it's just crazy how our influence continues to be big in the whole industry, not just regionally, because people like, okay, so Sicko Mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
That song with Hawk sampled on there comes from a Grit Boys mixtape. And how I know that and how facts is because they got it from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The sample actually say, act school, pop and neat, we all in too deep, playing for keeps, so nigga don't play us for weak. That is on the Grit Boys mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if Travis Scott know, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like we put that work in, but and that was great for Hawk because now he's Grammy nominated. That's all he ever wanted. So but I sent them 3 songs and they picked that part of the sample. Why? I don't know. They picked the part of the sample where they say our actual name. They cut it, but it's still the part. And it's like, it gotta be Hawk working from above because, you know what I'm saying? Out of the 3 verses I sent them, they picked that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me,
Hey, it was just meant to be, bro. Just meant to be.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how I feel. So, that kind of, shed a little light back on us. Like, okay, damn, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I want to ask you about, you was talking about your earlier days when you wrote some stuff for some of the artists and stuff. And did you have your paperwork together then where you was getting your credit for it?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been a member with ASCAP since 2004. That's the difference. It's just a difference with us and them. But yeah, as far as the deal, no, because I was a new artist. And the company we signed to, TBT Records, they filed for bankruptcy. If y'all remember, Lil Jon, even Yo Gotti rapped about having to pay them $2 million to get out his deal. So if he went through stuff and struggled, what you think we went through? We was more independent than him and more fresh than him. So yeah, they sent us a pink slip for $200,000. So that did definitely held us back. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
We just kept it pushing. Then how tragically got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So those were variables in our career. What kind of slowed us down and kind of like, damn, is the shit worth it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
but everything kind of happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? The whatever caused you to slow down, I'm quite sure because just looking at your body of work, you know what I'm saying? Listening to you talk, looking at your body of work.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't seem to be the type of person that, you know what I'm saying? If a roadblock hit, you just, fold up in a shell. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to figure out, okay, all right, what's the next move?
This right here, bro. Like say these clothes, right?
Yeah.
I'm selling no dope. I'm not taking no chances. So we embedded this for 15 years, and people see this, they're like, "Oh, that's the Grit Boys," but it stands for Good Business, which is a company that owns Grit-like clothing, which is our company, right? I'm the founder.
Right.
So I created that, and we only really been selling it for 60 days. First, it was just for us, and it's because it's been embedded. You know, it's people that like always wanted to be part of Grit Boys, like Wu-Tang and Dipset and shit like that. That's in our area, so they are already familiar with it, and it looks good. I mean, it's professional. It's like polo. It's like
yeah. It's branded. It's branded right. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I made a way to fund my career and what I'm doing and not put myself in no danger. And you really selling personality. You selling you. Because anybody can make some clothes, but people like, how you get it up off the ground so quick? And I was spot in the store. Like,
and hey, after heavy, I'm gonna come back to you with a question on that, because I really want you to elaborate on a couple of things you just said.
Go ahead, Dino. Yeah, go ahead. Because what I had is not in context. So go ahead.
Okay, so one of the things you said earlier in one of your comments, you were saying, hey, this is my own camera crew, my own this, and my own money. Okay. Own money. The second thing you just said was you were kind of invested in yourself. You started this brand, you got this clothing label, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Can you please explain to up and coming artists that's trying to get to your level, that has aspirations of having any one of those plaques that you got on your wall right there on a wall, the importance of funding and investing in yourself and your brand? Could you kind of talk about that?
You ain't gonna make it if you don't. You absolutely won't make it. You know what I mean? You just spent thousands of dollars on my album before I made a penny last year, and I just started making the money back from the last shit I put out. But I'm getting the results. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you going buy them designer shoes or smoking a zip a week and
speak on it, dog. Speak on it, bro.
Then you mad at the next artist that's putting the work in, and mad because he ain't doing nothing for you, but you don't put the work in. Like, I run into that a lot. Like, I have homeboys that want to rap, or people that know me, and they'll call me and put their procrastinations on me because I'm doing like, damn, you ain't even fucking with me. Put me on. But when they doing them, they ain't gonna be worried about you. So it's like, just they gonna be mad regardless. So you just gotta keep pushing, but you gotta spend your money. Like, I don't ask nobody to do nothing for free. All the producers make beats on I'm paying them, even if it's $100. You got to work for people that can see the vision too. You can't be working on looking at you as no lick. Like, AJ ain't looking at me. The guy, shout out AJ. He ain't looking at me as he want me to win. So you got to have them kind of people on your team. You know what I mean? And then like, if you don't spend, it's just like people like, man, I'm independent. I ain't signing. Man, what's 100% of zero?
Exactly.
Even if you do got your own money, I still need somebody to come get me and take me to the next level. And to be perfectly honest, I got a lot of friends that want to help me that's higher than me. But I want to make their job easier. You know what I'm saying? It makes something to work with easier when he's calling.
Man, boy, look, I swear, I feel like I need to put my finger up, and because we in church, because, bruh, the stuff that you were saying, we have been trying to, facilitate this information and embed it in people's heads. And here's somebody at your level, your caliber, and the body of work that you've had over the many years you've been doing this, say the exact same things. It's got to resonate with some folks, man. Because, I mean, you keep leading into every single thing that me and Heavy be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, about like the people on your team, not having yes men on your team. And like you say, not looking at you as a lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, I produce this for him, y'all, but I'm going to charge him out the yin yang because of X, Y, Z. They ain't got no faith in you. You know what I'm saying? They have no. You
don't need to be messing with him.
Yeah, you don't even need to be messing with him.
Yeah, nah. Because all the dudes I started with, they still getting placements on my project when I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And I make sure I send them people to buy beats in the mix. I'm like, bro, I put so many people in so many positions daily. You feel what I'm saying? Like, daily to make moves, like, without even having to put it out there. I'm talking about moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On this person, I know this person, and like, dang, can I get at him? I need to. It's one of the biggest artists in the industry called me probably 3 weeks ago. One of the biggest artists in hip hop, rap, and told me to plug in with somebody in Houston to do something.
Right. But see, I mean, you make those connections and you build that rapport and that relationship with people over the years. And again, I keep going back to and using the phrase body of work, but that body of work also encompasses doing good business too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I've brought that person money too. I've got that boy feature verses. It's like you got to be an asset. So when I'm dealing with somebody, I don't never want them to feel like I ain't bringing nothing to the table. And then it'd be like I say, other artists, I'm gonna listen to a new artist. I ain't trying to shit on nobody, right? But when you get to start talking about what I should do for you, or what I should help you do, or who I should plug you with, or introduce you to this, what am I getting from that? What are you bringing to the table? This is not just because I know this person, he's supposed to do this. Nobody owe you nothing. Like I say, like I was on all of them. Power Out never owed me nothing. Hawk never owed me nothing. It was a stepping stone. So it's just like, artists, don't never try to latch on to nobody just because they're ahead of you, just because, and then make them feel like they owe you, or they're the determinant of your career or the outcome. No, it's you.
Yeah.
You put you where you want to go. It ain't nobody.
So correct me if I'm wrong. The opposite of what you just said. So let's say an independent artist shoot you his stuff. You know what I'm saying? You listen to it. You kind of get a feel for him a little bit, and you like, all right, I'm gonna kind of test the water a little bit. I'm not going all in, but I'm gonna kind of test the water a little bit. You make that decision.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now let's say that independent artist now starts to kind of show their worth. You know what I'm saying? They're always on time. They do everything you tell them. You know what I'm saying? You ask them to do. They putting out a decent product, or if you making corrections, you say, hey, look, you know, the song got potential, but XYZ needs to be changed up. They don't argue with you. You know what I'm saying? They go back and they do what they need to do, and they consistent with this over a period of time. How likely would you be to offer up some sort of a contact or a plug, or put them on your project?
Record. If they showing that kind of consistency and drive, I'm gonna send that song. But I'm gonna tell them I ain't doing it unless you're shooting a video, because I still got a benefit. But we are both benefiting, and I'm showing you something right there. And you know, most of the time, people come. Most of the time they come ask me how much I charge, because first of all, they already knowing you know what I'm saying, what they was coming with it. But
yeah.
Like, all right, say for instance, I just did a verse last night. I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you 2 examples, right? I did a feature for somebody, right? You know, they had success before, right? But they haven't been doing what I'm doing. And so when he responded to me on it, he asked me a question about the space that I rapped on in the song, right?
Okay.
But I do this more. Like, I'm doing features all day. He not doing this. He really don't know what's, because if he did, you feel me? And so I was just like, bro, I didn't charge you for a verse. I do this all day. So I'm rapping with live instruments. You don't think I know what to rap at on the song? And so he changed his whole approach. So it's just like, to be thankful when somebody, like, if, say, T.I. send me a verse, that nigga can rap in a fucking, he can wait 10 bars after me and start rapping. I know what to do with it, because this is what I do.
Right, that's what you do. Yeah.
If I would took my time on my busy day and I did it for the love, and if somebody do something for you, don't complain and stress and worry them and be on some bullshit, because it ain't exactly what you looking for, exactly what you thought you was gonna get. Make it work, bro.
Yeah, make it work. It might even come out better than what you thought it was gonna be.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. One time, like, I did a record with Killer Mike, right? Bro drove all the way to the studio in Katy, did it in a room. He probably was hoarse and cracking. He really freestyled it, right? Man, took it to the studio. Got to make first. I was like, man, I ain't tell him like, oh, I'm gonna work with it. Feel me? Took it to the studio, man. That's one of my jamming songs. Death Around the Corner. Go listen. It's me, him, Killer Young. One of my jamming songs, bro. Feel me? Because I just work with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell artists that. And then it's another situation, right? I had a little homie. He wanted me to jump on the song. He just started rapping. I like him. I want to help him. I want him to go far. But he wanted me to be on this project because he had a certain date. Now, this is me telling him, what are you in a rush for? You just started rapping. You can't go off of other people's time. And then I don't have to do for you because I'm who I am and you want me on your record. And I don't move like that. I make the best shit. And I want to give you the best shit. I don't want to rush you. So then it kind of like, we kind of not talk for a while, but you know, he's younger. So he probably ain't understanding where I'm looking at it like, damn. So I mean, I don't do one thing for you, you start acting funny with me. And that's one thing these dudes got to stop doing. Like, so I didn't send the verse back for a while. Cause I was like, damn, I'm gonna see, is it real? Is it genuine? Like, what it is? You just was about to rap. You know what I'm saying? So once I seen it wasn't that, you know, we got past that. But that's the only thing, you know, I'll tell artists, man, don't just trying to ask people for shit. Like, be thankful for it. Be like, you know, everybody think they just dope and just, I'm me, so I can act like, nah, bro, it's different. This ain't the streets. This ain't the high school. This ain't by the popularity. This is who really be doing this. So when you are asking, like, all right, I got J-Dog, like you say, J-Dog. Come on, everybody know J-Dog gonna scream, holler, do what he doing there. And you think I called and hit them say, man, I need J-Dog to really rap that a little quieter. No. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get it mixed mastered. I'm gonna take it to the studio. He gonna sound grand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just be like, that's the only thing I don't like with these new artists. Sometimes they be acting like they own my level, and it'd be like, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Still not. I mean, because I'm humble. It's like, you know, I stopped hanging around a lot of my friends that rap because they got to getting verses from me, putting them up, not putting it out, taking it for granted. Nah, I really supposed to be charging. I'm still me. So it's like you gotta know your worth and gotta kind of fall back and let people work hard and not fall out with friends or fuck up your friendship because of the rap, because somebody want to rap. And that's a lot of problem. Like, I was put here to do this. And if you want to do this, you just go do it on your own and then we come together later. But that's the only thing I hate about Houston. Like, everybody want to try to pull a person down just to get what they want to get or not support you because it ain't them or they ain't on it or a beat album or you ain't let them DJ be a DJ. It's just it's crazy.
A lot of people want that instant gratification without putting in that work for it.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you say, a person like you in your situation, you got to remember that this is a business, and you put yourself through the trenches, and you went through that, period where you had to grind, and it's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? You can't skip the process. It's like working out. You want the muscles, but hey, you can't get the muscles without going to the gym and getting.
You ain't gonna wake up slow, bro.
There you go.
You ain't work on. You can't expect. Like, I never expect people to give me the same. At probably one point, then I seen You're Not Him. I never expected people to do the same thing they did for me than a big artist that I was working with. You feel me? Yeah, I thought I was dope, but then I had to figure out, like, you're not them. They really put in way more work in you. So that's just the only thing I be wanting, artists to understand. Like, you can't just, it's like, I'm telling you, they'll come through my DM, I'll meet them. Man, put me on something. They'll see what I'm doing. I think I just started to, man, put me on something. I'm like, I'm not going to hit zero. I'm not going to hit, you know what I'm saying? Man, you need to put me on your album. That's not the approach, bro. That's how you, nigga, block you for doing that. Then you going to want to kill him when you see him in the street, but you put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I think the biggest thing is like you say, I'm not going to say all, but with some of the younger, newer artists now, they don't understand, kind of like what Heavy just said and what you said. It's the music business. It's the business of music. And especially when you've done what Heavy just said, you paid your dues, you done been through the trenches, you done sacrificed, you know what I'm saying? You started at the bottom with nothing, and now you have major success, you can't just take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, this ain't the block. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm trying to do business with you, number one, me personally, I'm not fixing to DM you about doing no damn business. That's number one.
That's really, and then if I know you, it's different.
That's correct. You're right.
It's different because, bro, people DM me all the time. If I, like somebody accidentally called me yesterday, I knew who it was. I answered. He like, man, my bad, pocket dial, but I want to do something with you. Like, he probably thought I wasn't gonna answer. He thought I was off. Like, nigga, you calling me on this? I ain't do that. I know I surprised him. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, it's just sometimes people be in your space too aggressive, too. Like, bro, you don't want nobody you don't know hitting you on no internet, bro, talking about no music. Because half the time they don't know what type of situation you in. Like, there's no accountability. Like, sometimes I might send somebody my video I just posted. I don't know what they going through. It's just a chance you're taking, but I'm not saying for nobody not to do that, but that's just something that bothers me about some artists. Sometimes they need to just calm down, like grind that shit out first, like, you know what I mean? Just because you see,
or if they do approach you, you know what I'm saying, be humble. You know what I'm saying?
Because I am, bro. Listen,
bro,
I got a little homie. I took him out of town to the big studio with me. I'm opening doors for him. I'm videoing him. I'm editing his videos for him to have for his vlog. If you dope, and with everything I've done, I'm driving him around. I'm going to the trenches with him, like pumping his record. If I believe in you, it ain't about what I've done. I treat everybody on the same level as a man at our level, right? If you're a dope artist and you, like you said, you're taking my advice and you're understanding what I've put in, then yes, I'm going to do whatever you want me to do to help you. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But if it's an artist that like, I be doing this shit, I be fucking around too, or they always trying to compare, like, I say, bro, that shit, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows somebody famous now. Well, what have you done? Like, what are, you know what I'm saying? It's just, everybody, I don't know. They always think I'm probably like a madman or I'm trying to cop, but I'm like, y'all, bro, like I've always been authentic with this shit. Like, some niggas just be in the way. Everybody don't need to rap. If you got a team, somebody need to be the dude that take the money for the show. Somebody need to be the DJ. Somebody need to be the road manager. Somebody need to be the goon with the security. You feel me? Somebody need to set up the interviews. Just be like, everybody can't fucking rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
there you go.
It's just what I've learned, bro. I'm just being real. I've learned.
So let me ask you a question. You've been in the game a minute now. What makes you stay in the rap game, man? With the way it's changing, the way you get your money now, what's your motivation to staying in this thing now?
I don't really know, but no, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, bro, I know it sounds cliche that I say I do it for outright, because I felt like, he had unfinished business. But I just really love music, bro, and it won't let me get away from it. Every time I try to step away from it, I was pulled back in some type of way for something. And like, shit, people like my music. People like the G.R.i.T Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's like how all the older artists still function. I'm in that lane now. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the transition, like I say, that we on the close. Like, they can come share rapping down the day. I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I own. You know what I'm saying? This spot.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, but being married though, it does put you in a mindset of like, man, I can't be rapping while I'm 50 and shit. Unless I'm getting 25,000 to come out the house. So you gotta create. That's why I say I edit videos, clothes. I can engineer. I make beats.
Okay.
You know?
Right. So out of I'm gonna do it this way. Out of all your songs, not I guess we can include features too. What's your top 3 out of all your songs?
My verses or features?
Let's go features.
That I did?
Yeah, features that you did.
Oh, I did one with a dude from Killeen, dude named Smoke. Y'all ever heard of Smoke?
That name sounds familiar.
Dude, I did a song with him called On the Run. That was one of my live features. And then I rapped on Smokers Only track songs. That was with Devin the Dude, Killer Collie, Mug. It was a video. It's on World Star. It's called Smokers Only. That was one of my dopest features.
Okay.
And I want to say somebody commented today about a feature I did on Hawk, Pimpin' Ain't a Thing.
Okay.
That was one of my dopest out of 3, but
I mean, I know you got more than that, but I was just
a lot of songs, bro. Like I'm a real lyricist, bro. I'm gonna paint a picture. Like if y'all haven't heard Best You Knew, please listen to Best You Knew, man. It's a great body of work. It's quality. You can hear me. You know what I'm saying? It's real production.
Well, I mean, it's got to be something, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, again, I keep pointing to what you got, on that wall behind you. You know what I'm saying? Because it speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? My great uncle was Antoine Fats Domino, so you know what I'm saying. I grew up in the music industry, so I know what it means to have what you got on that wall. You know what I'm saying? I know what you went through.
Niggas be talking to me about it every day, like they need that. They need that helmet. There's some more up in there coming up in there. It's a bunch of stuff, but it's just like, man, when I think about it, I just be like, when my kids, they gonna be like, who's my daddy? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real, when they really old enough to understand. My son's 12, my daughter's 4. I mean, she knows daddy's a singer, but she say that she don't really know.
Yeah.
She don't like.
So look, what you? Go ahead.
All that falls back within line of having your business right and your paperwork right and all that stuff right. Because if that's not right, you don't get recognized the way you got recognized. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was taught how to do everything I was supposed to get. Like I had got offered a publishing deal after I was appeared on songs that went charted on Billboard, like albums, and like the Chick Magnet sold 100,000. So when it started charting, he would start calling because they seen our name in the credits. So the Royalty Network, Frank Leewald, he offered $50,000, but we couldn't take it because the deal we had, they was gonna want publishing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've always had like a business, but as far as me, I register my own publishing. Like any songs I do. TV and
see
on exchange, check, everything, bro. It's normal.
Man, I really hope somebody is paying attention to what he just said, because if you didn't, it probably went right over your head on what he just said about registering his own publishing. Right. Publishing is the biggest chunk of money. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cut you out, and then see this is where artists get confused with publishing. All right, so a song is 200%, right?
Yes.
So half of that goes to the producer. You can't take all 200% of the song artist. Mm-hmm. So 50% of that is your publishing company, and 50% is your writing company. Your publishing company owns your writing company, and if you're signed to somebody, they probably gonna have their publishing company owning your writing company. But in my case, I'm the publisher and I own my own writing company. So you gotta know that. And when you're registering in your shit, say like, all right, so the song we on with Lil Wayne, he's so big, he never claimed his publishing. So it's 20% of that unknown. And so when you own songs with big artists, you get less. So you can't go in the studio like, yeah, we busting that bit down 25%. I do songs with artists like, yeah, man, send me a publishing split. You ain't even ask me what I want, what you think is fair. Like, it don't work like that. Like,
right.
I'm about my business. So if you want to come do a song with me, just you gotta. I gotta get. I know about everything. You're not getting no backdoor check on me. You know, so we're gonna put the same contribution into it, and we're gonna have reap the same benefits.
Right. Boy, you spitting game, dog. You spitting game, and I know a lot of the times over the years and stuff that you've been doing this, it's not real. A lot of people are not real forthcoming with a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm gonna tell you, I hold on to some information sometimes, and it's simply because of some of the stuff you talked about with dealing with people, and then all the stuff you go through to get to a certain point, and then people just kind of want to talk to you as if you owe them that information.
Because we fell off before, and ain't nobody give a damn about us. They left us for dead. So it'd be like the same people be like, damn, you know, it's just crazy, bro, how they do you. Like, that's the only thing I say about the city. They don't take care of their legends like they should. You know what I'm saying? Even certain holidays, they don't play Hawk enough on his birthday and death day. They don't play Fat.
Right.
They play Fat Pat, but it's just be some weird politics shit going on. Like, we don't even control our own sound of the radio.
Right.
We control our sound because, of course, the streets gonna jam everything. But I'm saying the political side of our industry, it holds us back. Every single artist that ever came through that held them back. Well, you know, like, why y'all ain't playing Trade the Truth? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Shit crazy. We never got radio play, so I don't give a damn about nobody. And I never got. They played us. I'm not gonna say we didn't pay $28,000 for radio to get played in markets. That's what artists don't understand. That's coming out your budget, right?
Yeah.
It might not even have you in full rotation.
Yeah.
And this money gets dispersed to different people that's supposed to do their job, DJs that's supposed to play. But the game's so fucked up. Excuse me, like, the game's so messed up, you gotta send somebody to stand up with these dudes. So you just gotta understand, just because you paying somebody, that don't mean they're gonna do your job when you ain't looking.
Correct. Hey, I want to touch on something real quick. You know, you said you got a few little other things going on. You producing, you engineering and stuff like that. What's your go-to choice of DAWs for engineering and making beats?
Well, I record on Pro Tools. When we started recording, we was recording on tapes before it was even software. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Yes, sir. Old, I'm with you.
I ain't even. I'm like an old young dude, right? So I was rapping on ADATs, and then so we got to the software. And that was way more. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's like 200 probably. You gotta know somebody with a big studio to let you up in there. You have to know somebody. But so we switched to DP3 first. And then so I went to school for audio engineering. But I already been using Pro Tools, teaching myself, had a home studio. We had like a group of us, we was living in the house. And then so as I progressed on and got my own stuff by myself, I always had Pro Tools, and then when I went to school, I learned how to use Reaper, Logic, and then I started using Fruit Loops. I'd rather produce on Fruit Loops. It's easy for me to get to everything, and I can sample good on there. But I know how to use all of them, you know. And then that's how I learned how to do editing videos and putting Foley in the background, like sound effects and things of that nature. It's pretty much video and vocals are pretty much the same, you know, for
yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Well, we done took about 45 minutes of your time, man. Now we don't want to take up all your nights tonight. What you got on the what's the Thursday night look like for you?
I got a song. We gotta make about 40 shirts. We got to stock up because we're going to have our first display in Round Rock, Texas, in Piranha Records. Had a mannequin and everything with the clothing line, you know, like a flagship to start off, you know, do an in-store because our mixtape's so big in that area. So I went down there. I want to start it off like that, you know, trying to make some different kind of moves. And then tonight I got to do like 2 verses. And I'm trying to finish my project, man. and I'm waiting on like 2 features, artists that's waiting for, and then I'm gonna put it out. But tonight I gotta just do some recording, man, and work on some merchandise.
Round Rock. When is this? You gonna be in Round Rock?
Well, I'm trying to get the display up within the next month, and then we're gonna run an in-store at Piranha Records, man. You'll know about it because I'm gonna have AJ send out the information, you know what I'm saying? So everybody that's in the area and y'all come down, we could broadcast live and do whatever we want to do. Whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Man, I know you from somewhere, dog. I'm not even trying to front. I'm not trying to front, dog.
I've seen you, bro, a bunch of times. You, bro.
Yeah, I know you from somewhere, and I just can't put my finger on it right now, bro.
Y'all gonna put it together,
bro.
Yeah.
Either you from Dallas or you from?
No, I lived in Houston for a while.
And you might know my mom and them or something, man.
It could be, but I know you
told me.
I forget names a lot, but I never forget a face.
You know what I'm saying? I kept saying, I say, man, I know this man from somewhere, but I can't think neither.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, dog.
Yeah.
But hey, we damn sure appreciate you spending your time.
Y'all follow me on the ground, man, at Scooyunda. Y'all follow me.
Yeah. We're gonna put that up on the screen right now. You can already expect a follow from me and Heavy here shortly after the interview.
Yeah.
So anybody want to follow him? Let's see if we can get that. Get his Instagram up.
I just got my privileges back today too. I couldn't even follow back, like nothing. I don't know what was that.
You been a bad boy.
No, it's not the I'm. It's just Scooyunda. You could take the I'm off.
Okay, just the I. Okay, just Scooyunda. Okay.
Scooyunda by itself, like that's all my Twitter, my Facebook, all that Scooyunda. And then they can check out my live concert. Click the link in the bio. Part two is coming this spring, man. Maybe close to summer. With the live band, man, a longer show, man. It's gonna be dope.
And are you open for working with other artists, independent artists? I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but
yeah.
I mean, if they approach you the right way, you know what I'm saying? Are you open to that?
Yeah, we can work it out, especially if they got something going in their area and we can cross promote. Definitely, I'll do that. I mean, you can send them my way, you can tag me or something. I don't really want to work with nobody that's into a lot of negative stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm a different type of artist. Like, now I had experiences in my life where I'm rapping about, logical ways to improve yourself and make your family have generational wealth or being in love. Like I said, I'm married.
Right.
I used to be out there. You feel me? So
it comes with the age.
Yeah, I don't want to just be doing drive-bys and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's cool. Like, I'm from that, so I can get on. But it's just like, if we're going to do something, let's do something meaningful. Like, you know what type of artist I am. If you're trying to work with me, that means you watching me and you see what kind of music I do. So don't send me nothing. Just don't think about this. This is the only thing that makes me mad about Southern artists. Gotta stop thinking about just ourselves because people think about only what they want out of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
I had to change that thought process. You know what I'm saying? And make it where it works for both of us. I had to make this work for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
And your success level shot to the roof too, did it? When you changed that mindset?
Yeah, but it just made me sit back and think like I would have been filthy rich if I would have played the game and been faker and just too real.
But could you have lived with yourself though? Could you look yourself in the mirror? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I didn't do it because I'm telling you, bro, it's a situation I could have sold my soul and been on. Beefs, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff. So it's just like, no, I didn't do it. Yeah. And I actually was on the Beef documentary. If you all seen it, like the South, DJ drama, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been in the mix. So.
Well, look, before we let you out of here, man, would you mind? Can we get a drop from you for the radio station, man, so we can put that on rotation?
Oh yeah, whatever you need me to do.
Yeah. The station is KHUR Radio. We just need a drop from you real
Right,
quick.
yeah.
We'll record it right now.
Hey, check it out, man. Right now, it's your boy Scooyunda, 1/3 of the G.R.i.T Boys. You now tuned in to KHUR Radio. Right now, I'm here with my man Heavy. What else? What all names I need to say?
Dino for real.
Dino.
Heavy Hustles and Dino for real.
Heavy Hustles and Dino for real. I got you. All right, let's go.
Go ahead.
Yo. Hey, it's your boy Scooby, man, aka Scooyunda. Right now, we on KHUR Radio with my boy Dino for real and my man's Heavy Hustles. Hey, man, shout out Killeen, Texas. Shout out East Texas. Shout out Austin, Texas, man. Shout out Houston, Texas. Shout out Texas, man. It's going down. KHUR Radio.
Already.
Appreciate you, fam.
Get that in rotation.
And so, man, I got to
Yes, sir.
I need to come do it in person. I know we're trying to stay contact us, but I want to come out there and vibe with the artists. Like, if y'all working with people or you have like a mixer, I want a listening party. I want to pull up. I want to know about these things. I like to be a fly on the wall.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is again, we're gonna follow you on the gram, and then I'm gonna DM you my number and Heavy's number.
All right. And take y'all back and in y'all mind.
And then that way we can stay linked up. We'll put you in our VIP Rolodex, obviously.
Right.
So anytime we have anything going on, hopefully, like for next year, if South by opens back up,
right,
we normally put on something for South by. You know what I'm saying? Might have you come down for that.
I want to take my band because I'm gonna do one in Austin and I'm gonna do one in Atlanta. I'm trying anybody that's interested in helping me do that with a venue and what we can do. I'm interested in that. I'm gonna take care of the band and the same. We coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't want to see no live show. You feel me?
Definitely.
And we can pick an artist from there that's hot to open up. And hey, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know how it go.
For sure. Hey, we're gonna stay in touch, man. We appreciate you. We thank you for spending your time with us. We know you got to get back to work.
Yes, sir.
But you will definitely hear from us later on this afternoon, and we will definitely stay in touch, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Figure out where you know me from, man. I want to know that.
I gotta figure it out, dog. I gotta figure it out because I know your face. This ain't no BS. You know what I'm saying? I know you from somewhere.
Bro,
world.
That's how I felt too. Like I feel like it's some family shit.
For sure. All right, man.
All right, brother.
Appreciate you.
Hey, we appreciate you, partner. Yeah.
All right, thank you, D. All right, brother.
Salute.
All right. Hey, man.
Yep.
What you think, bro? Give me what's your feedback on this one tonight?
Like you said, man, I remember that cat, that name, man. You know what I'm saying? At first, it wasn't registering. The more he talked about, his past, it started to register. I do remember that cat, yeah. I'm glad to see him still doing his thing and, getting his career back, get back hot. I want him to be more, nationwide, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he excuse my French, I'm glad he rolling with the fleet, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he rolling with the fleet, you know what I'm saying? Now we can get him nationwide and some exposure. And do his thing, man, because he done put in his dues, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, the man dropped some serious jewels tonight. You know what I'm saying? He actually put some game out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the game that
if you was paying attention.
Yeah, if you was paying attention, because I'm talking about he put out some things that you won't even find in a book. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this, Dino. To just kind of sum it all up, it's about relationships, bro. In this music business, this entertainment business, period, it's about the relationships you build. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can mess your relationship up in the beginning by approaching the person wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he touched on. Hey, just don't be all up in the guy's face and recognize your position. If you up and coming and you hadn't put in, but a little bit of groundwork, you can't go to the top dog and he scoop you up and pick you up and because one thing is just gonna happen. He gonna set you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? You might get that instant gratitude and that success, but if you haven't built a foundation to sustain you, you're just gonna slide right back down the hill. And then it's gonna be even worse because they're gonna be like, "Oh, what happened to him?" Instead of, "Oh, look at this cat coming up." You know
right.
It's gonna be you.
And I'll be honest with you, dog. Yeah. I'm more, me personally, I'm more inclined to help a person listen to them if you just come at me the right way. You know what I'm saying? But when you come in with those antics, you know what I'm saying? I automatically like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all mentally, I'm shutting you off.
Right. Let me ask you this here question. We're gonna go and sign out because we've been on here about almost an hour.
Almost an hour.
Check this out. This is one I get a lot. Hey, you do radio? You want? Hey, I want to be on the radio. And I'll be like, okay, what do? You know what I'm saying? You got to have some type of talent. You got to have something to want me to put you on. And then, okay, let's say you rap or you sing or you do something, or you got a business or whatever. You know, there's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, it's radio. It ain't just you can come and I'm going to just put you on and, hey, we laughing and joking about it. It's a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a way you do that, you know what I'm saying? And I get it all the time, man. And I let it go through one ear and out the other. I try to be humble and, you know, I listen to them and say, well, okay, well, if you want to do something, let's get with me. And 9 times out of 10, if you humor them a little bit, just kind of, okay, well, let's see what you got. You won't never hear from them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not serious about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know, a lot of times too, with that, I'll go back and say, or I'll respond to that as, okay, tell me something about your resume. What have you done? You know, what are you doing? And that's not that I don't say that really expecting them to say, oh, I went to school for radio broadcasting or I went to school for audio engineering. I'm not expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they more than likely 9 times out of 10, they don't have a degree in this. You know what I'm saying? What I'm looking for is to see how they respond. You know what I'm saying? When I ask that question. And depending on how they respond will depend on my answer.
Yeah, because as we both know, we've had discussions about just because you go to school and all that don't mean that you've had schooling, but are you who you say you are? If you're a plumber and you go to school for plumbing and get your certificate, and then you get called out to the house and you don't know what the hell to do, are you a plumber or aren't you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
correct.
Going to school don't make you the plumber. Yeah.
Correct. So, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning into the broadcast. That's gonna be a wrap for us for today. Make sure you follow us on all social media at KHUR Radio on all social media platforms, and also visit our site at www.khurradio.com. If you love this type of content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. On that note, and until next time, holla at your boy.
It's KHUR, The Vault, the cure for urban music.
My station.